This looks like the place.
This is definitely the place.
So, who are we dealing with exactly?
Pit fighters. 2 go in, 1 comes out. Day after day. No rules, but kill. Anyone who can survive that is capable of anything. They're crazed savages. But 1 pit fighter is worth any 10 sellswords. If you can convince them to fight for you. And that's not going to be easy. Don't expect to charm them or reason with them.
Но мы умеем разговаривать с убийцами, так что не волнуйся.
I've been fighting alongside sellswords for years, Beska. I know how to talk to killers.
Understand these aren't soldiers. They're animals you unleash.
Нормально. Зашли к трупам в гости. Так, кровь. Что не очень весело. Знамя. Ёжик.
Trust me, you don't want to get involved, Russia.
Посмотрели мы на знамя. О, правильно, и бабосик спер сразу. Так, что тут у нас? Головы.
Your friends have been busy.
Let's hope our heads don't end up here.
Ну да, будем надеяться. Так, на знамя я уже посмотреть не могу. Кстати, а как там быстрее бегать-то? Так, тут проход у нас трупами завален.
Servants and guards of this house. They killed them all.
Why? Some of these must have been slaves too.
Because they felt like it. That's a good enough reason for this lot.
В принципе, да, я согласен. Весомая причина. Они обозлены. Поэтому крушат все на своем пути.
Oh, one last thing. They're not fond of strangers. Or anyone who shows weakness. Or fear. Or really any highborn pricks with lily white asses like you.
Ну давайте отправим ее первой.
If they don't like us coming here uninvited, it will hardly matter who they see first.
Well, if it isn't Beska, the fucking basilisk.
We just want to talk to Amaya.
You can, but not this one hiding behind your skirt. You've got to the count of 3 to turn around and walk away. 1.
Ударить его лбом. Я так и знал. Завоевали уважение толстячка. Ну-ка. Что это за девчуля? И к кому мы пришли? Или это мужик?
Some masters couldn't get enough of the fighting, so they built their own private pits, where things could get really nasty.
Так, видимо, что-то там веселое происходит. Давайте взглянем. Так, как нам пройти-то лучше? Так. Так. Опачки. Еще одного господина тащат. А мне сейчас показалось, или там внизу женщина развлекается с ними?
That's Amaya.
Keep your cock in your pants, little brother. She's likely to chop it off.
Да, тетка.
Well, hello there.
Not many people get past the beast. You must need something very badly. So, out with it. Before I decide not to let you leave.
Я проделал долгий путь, чтобы
My
с тобой
name is Dom
встретиться.
Форрестер. I've traveled all the way from Westeros.
I'd suggest you go back there. It's not safe here for outsiders.
Amaya, please.
Please what? I had a friend once, the Basilisk, but she died a long time ago.
I earned my freedom.
You walked out on me. On all of us. Fighting side by side, we were goddesses of the pits. But when you're born trash, I guess you can't help
Все
going.
претензии ко мне, я думаю.
You have a problem with her? Deal with me.
Опачки.
So, what is it that you want?
А теперь она нас слушает.
Why shouldn't
Это
we rip
хорошо.
you to pieces and feed you to the beast?
Наверное, потому что я сам сожру зверя. Поэтому даже пытаться не надо.
My patience wears thin.
Мои враги куда хуже ваших врагов.
Worse than your masters ever were. I need fearless soldiers to crush them.
Вот это
We
гуд.
sell swords. We don't fight other people's wars. We are pit fighters. Artists who paint in blood.
That was yesterday. The fighting pits have been closed. You're all free now. Free to do what you want. Don't you see that?
Yes, we are free. Why would we follow another? We don't have masters anymore. Why would we follow anyone ever again?
Чтобы ощутить трепет войны.
Excel at combat, but you know nothing until you've tasted the thrill of war. Waves of men crashing together, blood and steel.
Ну-ка, произвел
In
впечатление?
Westeros, they sing of our great warriors for thousands of years.
Amaya, the way I left was terrible, I know. But we were friends once. And could be again. Please, set aside your anger and listen to him.
You want to lead pit fighters? You have to earn their respect first.
We don't
Опачки.
know who you are until we see you.
А, нам надо подраться. Ну, подраться я готов.
You're gonna
Почему
have to
нет?
show them you can fight.
All right. Who?
Покажите лучшего бойца. Я понимаю, что
His
мне...
name is Bloodsong. He's vicious, fearless, and fast.
Вы мне сейчас задницу надерут.
I've never seen him before.
Take a good look then.
He's the man who's going
Я
to
предпочел бы не убивать
We'll
его.
have to kill him. It'd be a shame to waste such a talented fighter. Perhaps if I just subdued him.
No one has ever subdued him.
Right. Well, suppose I better get this over with.
So what are you supposed to be? With your little axe and your pretty blonde beard? I'd sooner bend you over to fuck than fight.
Отыметь тебя раком, а уж
For noticing the
потом...
beard.
Well, come on! Let's see how you die!
А китаец-то гомосек.
Goodbye dying there.
Yeah? You have a dying wish? This ought to be good.
Пригляди...
Will you return to Westeros and kill as many Whitehills as
А,
you
White
can?
Hillов.
Nah. I'll drink enough ale to drown a horse.
Лол. Да ладно.
Hey! I need those!
А, то
You'll
есть
fight
мне
with the
голыми
weapons
руками
we give
драться?
you.
А, с нашим оружием. Да без вопросов.
You all see this cockless Westerosi? He's come to order us to battle, like our masters did. I kill no man because another orders me to. I kill a man because it pleases me. Let me show you how we dance in Marine.
А я убиваю, чтобы жить.
You know why I kill a man? So he's dead and I'm alive. Let's get this over with.
Choose a weapon and try not to die. Only one of you leaves the pit alive. May the best fighter win.
The best would be me! Here, use this.
Давайте. А, я не то оружие схватил, видимо. Ну ладно, сейчас посмотрим. Да ладно, я же нажал. Так. Ладно, сейчас посмотрим. Ну-ка, 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 нажимаем, нажимаем, нажимаем. Что, следующее оружие? Давайте. Дубинка. Ой, сейчас мы должны ему нападать.
Would it help if I stood still? Maybe. Come on, pretty boy.
Ну-ка, 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 ну-ка. Так, Y, нормально. С ноги. На! Давайте. И второй. А, следующее оружие. Давай.
Hate to tell you, but that wasn't luck.
Так.
Ready? Wesтероsa. This is gonna hurt.
Давайте, 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 давайте. Ай. Дотракийская эта коса. Должна победить.
Cannot let the crowd go wanting.
I think I can actually.
Так. Опа. Отлично. Ну-ка. Ну чё, мне кажется, это уже победа. Ну, по крайней мере, почти. Так, 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 так. Нажимаем. Y. Отлично.
Don't intend to.
Look at this terrified boy.
Мне кажется, этот чувачок устал. Давайте. На! Ух ты, ногами нас заломил. Опа. Давайте, давайте, тянемся, тянемся, тянемся. Дотянулись. Правильно, так ему в ногу. Ах, он шлюхин сын-то вытащил. Опа, увернулись. Отлично. И опять с ноги. Ну я хрен знает, надо его убивать, не надо. Видимо, надо. Блин, я знаю, что можно его не убивать, но, блин, мне нужна эта армия, поэтому мы убьем его. Огонь.
Your old champion is gone. As are your old masters. You can stay here in Marine with nothing, or you can come with me. I chose you for a reason.
Я предлагаю вам новую жизнь.
I offer you all a new life. You deserve better than this. You deserve more than to die for someone else's entertainment.
У вас будет слава и золото.
Fight with me and you will have glory and gold! If you've got the balls to follow me, we will set sail at dawn. And to those too craven to join me, to hell with you!
Это было огненно. Это было серьезно огненно. Так, одичалые. И опять бой. Давайте, прислужники белых ходоков. Так, в спину ей.
Anything can be killed.
Ой, ежик! Что ж ты сотворил-то? Давайте отрубим руку. Еще. Мне кажется, Фину уже поздно держаться. Так. Не дать этой вампирке укусить нас. Ни при каких раскладах. Так, спасаем сестру. По голове. Блин, мы что-то как-то промазали. Давайте по руке. Это по телу было. Все, обошли ее. Ой, еще одна. Рыжая бестия. Давайте палочку. Так. Правильно, пусть горит. Ёжик, еще и сзади.
Where's Finn? He was over there.
А он один из них стал. Нет? Нет, он умер просто.
Finn.
О, пацанята, нам тикать надо. У нас, кстати, да, у нас вариантов нету. Вот он случай попался переубедить нашу подругу маленькую. Так, а тут мы идем, видимо, идем. А куда мы идем? У меня два предположения. Либо мы идем к бесу, либо мы идем к Серсее. Ну да, к Серсее.
You're familiar with my brother's chambers, aren't you? Certainly you've been here before. You looked rather confused when you came in.
Так,
as if you didn't know where you were.
Мне не доводилось бывать здесь.
No. I'm told you know these chambers as well as anyone. You're quite the curiosity, aren't you? You profess to be loyal to the crown, yet you're not very loyal to Lady Marjorie.
Have I displeased you, Your Grace?
I've heard things. I understand you've been quite busy. Tell me, do you consider yourself an honest, loyal handmaiden? One can never tell with you northern girls. Assuming an honest person exists in King's Land.
Я делала все необходимое.
It hasn't been easy, Your Grace, but I've done what I've needed to do.
Haven't we all? I've done my best to keep an open mind about people like you. Yet, Lucan tells me you invited yourself to Tommen's coronation party. How exactly did that happen? It can't have been easy.
Я должна была это сделать.
I do what's necessary, Your Grace.
Including using another girl to talk your way in, I'm told. You're not above using people to get what you want. Good. Why would you be so reckless as to risk your neck for what? It all seems rather careless, considering the consequences.
Ради своей семьи, конечно.
My family is still very much at risk, Your Grace. It was crucial I attend.
Your family. Sometimes that's a convenient lie we tell ourselves. When I suspect your issue with Lord Andros played a part in it. You've been such a busy little handmaiden. I assume Lady Marjorie knew nothing of this.
No, Your Grace.
This wasn't the first time you've hidden the truth from her. You've no qualms about lying to her, have you? Tell me the truth. Your secret is safe with me.
Only when I must.
Но это было необходимо, да.
I think we both know it's more often than that. Perhaps I mistook your northern stubbornness for ignorance, but now I see there's more to you. You're a cunning girl, and perhaps you can help me.
Опачки. Серсейка-то какашечка какая.
You're quite friendly with my brother Tyrion. I need you to speak with him before the trial begins. I want to know who he intends to call as a witness on his behalf. Consider it a favor to the crown, for which we will all be
Я
grateful.
попытаюсь.
I guess I could, Your Grace.
It won't be easy. Tyrion is devious. You'll have to hide your intentions, otherwise he'll tell you nothing. You may prove to be a useful little bird to me, assuming you do as you're told. In return, I'll take care of your problem with Lord Andros.
Thank you, Your Grace.
I never liked the man anyway, and I doubt anyone will miss him.
И я думаю, ну, конечно, тут выбирать приходится. Но, блин, я с удовольствием помогу Серсею, потому что я знаю, что, ну, в теории с Тирионом-то ничего такого жуткого не случится.
You think we hired this boat for nothing?
I don't know. That was a rousing speech you gave, little brother. But who knows how much they heard.
They say your homeland is fat and prosperous. An orchard ripe for plucking.
We'll take what we want and kill anyone who stands in our way.
Сначала нам нужно
No
победить.
spoils without victory.
Don't worry about that. Victory is all we know.
I'll show them their beds.
Что-то как-то людишек-то мало.
Vesco wasn't exaggerating.
Malcolm, you're here.
And you found your soldiers. Ironrath will be glad of your return. You came through for them. Just as I knew you would.
Так, а чего хочет
What does
Дейенерис?
Daenerys want from you?
She has a mission for me. But beyond that, she's told me nothing. If I can, I'd like to help her reclaim the Iron Throne. Imagine what an ally she'd be to House Forrester if she succeeds. Living here has made a better man of you, nephew.
Спасибо, что
Thank
ты
you.
был моим
I
наставником.
wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't for you. You've guided me well.
You are your father's son, Asher. For all your differences, he would be proud. I'll send a raven ahead to Ironrath to let Roderick know you sail for Westeros with, sellswords. My thoughts will be with you in the fight to come. Asher. Iron from ice.
Железный
Iron from
солдат.
ice.
Casting off!
Офигенно, прям на одном дыхании. Кусочки за кусочками.
Take this. It'll help loosen his tongue.
О, винишко для Тириона.
Tricky little bastard. If he figures out who sent you, he'll tell you nothing. I'll be listening to every word you say.
I ask for brawn, they send me a handmaiden. Well, you're here. you might as well come in. Let me guess. Your family is in grave danger, and you've come seeking my help? Not that I'd be of much use to you. As you can see, I'm at a bit of a
Я думал, что мы друзья.
I thought we were friends, Lord Tyrion.
I thought so as well. Yet, here you are. You brought wine. How thoughtful of you. And you didn't even have to hide it. Doesn't smell poisoned.
Poisoned?
Cersei would love nothing more than to save herself the trouble of a trial. You don't expect me to drink alone, do you? They never let anyone in to see me.
Пару глотков мне не повредит.
Talking to myself.
I suppose I'll have just a little.
Ah, true girl of the north. Some things are worth dying for. So, why are you here? It's rather unusual for a handmaiden to visit the Black Cells.
Так, я волновалась за вас.
Lord Tyrion.
Oh, have you? You may be the only person in all of King's Landing who doesn't want to see my head on a spike. You and Podrick. I have to admit, I've always admired your honesty, but I suspect there's more to you than one might imagine. This is all a ruse, isn't it?
Sorry?
You're coming here. We both know you have an ulterior motive. You've come to set me free. It's the perfect plan. No one would suspect it of you.
I'm ready whenever you are.
I doubt we'd get very far. So, tell me. Cersei sent you, didn't she?
Ну, типа нас подслушивают.
I know I'm not wrong. The truth, Mira.
Во что вы играете со мной?
I might ask you the same question. Now tell me the truth. Admit it. Cersei.
Понятия не имею, что вы имеете в виду.
She did no such thing.
The guards have never let anyone in with wine. That was your first mistake. Not that I don't appreciate the gesture. I wish you'd had the courage to tell me the truth. Not that I'm above drinking her wine.
I told you to be careful. He'll twist your words. Stupid girl. You're acting a fool.
Не вмешивайся, Лукан.
Watch your tongue, girl.
We're not done talking, you imbecile. Give us a moment.
Imp.
What did my sister expect you would learn?
Who will testify on your behalf?
She's using you, and will continue to do so, until you no longer prove useful.
Как я могла ей отказать?
Cersei is not someone to be trifled with. And what would Lady Marjorie make of your new friendship with my sister? I doubt she'd be pleased. Assuming she doesn't dismiss you
Она никогда не узнает
Lady
об
Marjorie
этом.
doesn't know. And I intend to keep it that way.
You're fooling yourself if you think it's your secret to keep. And without her protection, you're in a very precarious position.
What should I tell Cersei?
You're a clever girl. I'm sure you'll think of something. Although I would suggest you choose your words carefully. Cersei
Мне нужно дать ей список имен.
I have to give her a list of names.
Tell her I'll call Shagga, son of Dolph from the Mountain Clans. Oh, and Timid, and Chella, and the Scepter who raised me, assuming she's still alive.
Enough of this nonsense! You're wasting my time! Out! Now!
I wish you well, Lady Mira. Be careful who you trust.
Ну это пипец, если честно.